All right, I just turned our stream on, by the way.
Joe going to be even later than me?
Yeah, I think so. We'll give him a little bit of time here, and
I must admit, I've not actually watched any of the Friedland video.
of the
Or Wagram, sorry.
oh
Wagram.
yeah, it's been good. It's a big one. Honestly, this I feel like this scenario is just more playable. I can probably eventually put this on a table, even, right? Uh, so that's how I would rate it in that regards. Um, yeah, you definitely need probably at least two or three people aside to play Vagram.
Hello.
Hey Florian, how are you?
Morning. Or good afternoon.
Fine,
Whichever it
thanks.
is.
Here,
Yes.
I'll ping Joe just in case he's pinged us on Facebook. All right, we'll leave it at that. So this has been an interesting battle so far. I definitely, I can, like you were saying, Rich. I hadn't watched the Armchair Dragoons Friedland, so I'd be very interested. I'm kind of glad I've played this without watching it because I would be very interested to see how it played out. Um, I think so far it's been a pretty good match. Um, the that early victory, pushed the French. I think it was what, six? Is it at least six broken units?
Yeah.
That's a little harsh. That's I mean, we tried our best, but I feel like, you know, it was good. I think we did a good college drive, if you will. So now it gets interesting because right now it's pretty much going to be a slug match to see who can possibly break the other. Because I don't necessarily think it'll get to the point of
The French aren't going to reach Friedland.
right. And honestly, it's kind of a map thing more than it is a performance, right?
It's just a long way to go.
It is, and it's very isolated. It's peninsular in nature here.
Because you got to get there with infantry, because the cavalry can't even attack it.
Right.
And our closest guy is.
By the way, I had put a cube here because I was moving it around when I was first showing James. So,
42 inches. So that is
what? How many turns worth of full move?
7.
And then, of course, you still got the difficult terrain here, so you'd probably have to go here, cross at a slower
It would
rate.
take me 7 turns just to walk there without anyone in the way.
Where are we
That would
at?
make it turn 27.
Yeah.
That would make it turn.
I think you're right.
Yeah, 27. Like, I don't see how if the Russians didn't, if they don't fight, I don't think they could lose. Just start pulling back, and we can't kill you fast
Oh,
enough.
Joe is running late. Start without me, is what he replied. But he will show up. Do you feel okay starting without him, or do you want to hold off a little bit? We
Depends on
kind
how
of we
long
Yeah,
you did wait for me.
yeah.
If it's going to be like 10 or 15 minutes, I don't mind waiting. But if it's going to
Let's
be
see.
much, like, it's going to be a half hour or longer.
Let me ask him. We can kind of take the first. We can take your first turn very slowly if you have to control everybody too. By the way, so I mean we'll
Yeah,
kind of.
because it's your turn right now.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So by the time we're done with our turn, then we can kind of like make a judgment call then to slow it down or whatever. It's fine. How
did
about
you
that?
roll some dice and it's coming back? I'm
No, I
assuming
think
you've
I
had
must have
some
not got. I think I must have not cleared my. I think that was artillery or something from last time. I don't think I cleared it. Let me get those out of there.
momentum for the French is 5 dice. Yes.
Correct. Okay.
I saw the old Meldrum guys have done another
Yeah.
Blucher scenario.
Yeah. So that they posted it. I
It's
haven't read it.
Vimerio. It's Vimerio, and it's got like
How many troops?
I think the British have got like 9 brigades.
Oh, so it's like a quick match.
It, it's like the smallest game you could possibly have of Blucher.
I like the what was it the Hungary one that you did?
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah. Uh, that one's a really good one. I wouldn't mind playing that sometime just for a quickie.
I did a solo play of Sacile, but after I was done, I realized I was rolling too many momentum dice.
Mm-hmm.
I was rolling 3, and it was too many dice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going,
Man, I'm
the
booking.
Austrian,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone's getting the move. Why was the problem? He's like, oh, you've only been rolling 2 dice per side.
All right. So I guess we'll go ahead and begin with turn 13, and
We'll slow play it.
we'll kind of slow play it. And I'm gonna be kind of teaching James as we go. This is his first game of Blucher. So Florian, if you want to go with activating some units on the right, we had
Yeah.
slightly pulled back just to they were getting pretty roughed up. This guy is very roughed up right here, just as warning. So he
Yeah.
probably needs to book it. Now, yeah, of course we can't charge here, but we can at least you can do whatever you want on that side.
We can charge.
Cannot, because
Yeah,
you
because
can't
you
see each
cannot
other.
see them. You're
You're more
beyond 3 inches from the edge
edge
of
of the hill.
right here. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
At this point, well, my recommendation is to just
But all these guys are pretty beat up
Yeah.
anyways. They need to
Move
break.
forward. Just move forward and make sure they can't run anywhere.
Hello?
Yeah, this is Joe.
hey Joe.
Sorry.
Hello.
Yeah, we're on the front. We're on the Russian turn anyway.
Okay.
So take your
Worries.
time. Don't don't feel rushed.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second. If you want, I can put a marker where you're starting. If you want, just a little marker, you can have it. If you don't want it, that's fine too.
How far can they move? It was
They
12.
can go ahead,
12 inches.
12 inches.
but they have to pivot first, right?
Pivot first and move straight.
So you can technically engage them, but you can't touch. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. Yeah, that's probably the best thing you can do.
Does it give me an advantage on if I wait a bit further up the hill, or is that
If you're charged up the hill, yes, but then how close does he need to be to engage him? So I think as long as you're within 3 inches of the edge, you're considered on the crest. And then he would use one less dice to attack you uphill. Is that correct?
Yes.
So I would, yeah. So you kind of you do want to engage him though, which would force him to either.
he, he, Because then he can't charge, or what's the...
No, then you're kind of at least. Well, yeah, it's not. I don't know how much advantage you get from right there, but he basically can only. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, Rich. He can only charge to contact you, move to get out of engagement, and/or move entirely away. But I thought there was.
If the unit starts engaged, its options are move to contact, leave engagement, or pivot in place.
There you go.
But you could pivot to leave too if you wanted.
Right.
Okay,
He could pivot.
so...
You can pivot and do up to 12 inches away, right? Still.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
But first of all, do you have any sub commanders, or do you only have Bagration,
Yeah, we only have the one.
your commander in chief? You got two.
Well, there's just only the one sub commander, I think.
You got this guy, and that is whom?
Bagration over here.
Yep.
What's the difference between moving to engage and a charge, or a charge up the hill?
Well, when you charge, you're making contact.
Yeah.
And when you move to engage, you stop at just inside 3 inches away from the target.
Does this give any advantage or disadvantage?
It restricts my movement
You-
options in my turn.
Right. So if you got pretty close to him, you'd restrict him pretty heavily, in which case he would probably have to retreat backwards, or like if you got to pretty close to this unit, like right even here, and don't even worry about the charge, the hill bonus, his only options would be to leave the battle, or
I could come
yeah,
down
exactly.
this way.
Yes, exactly. Which might, I mean, that might be what you want to enforce, because otherwise he can flank you.
Yeah, exactly. So that's fine. Okay.
So I wouldn't worry about the dice advantage for being on the hill if your intention is to force him to correct his position. There you go. You just you can get as close as you want without hitting it, but pivot first.
Which other guys are you activating? The 3 cavalry from that
yeah,
center?
let's see.
Yes, see.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good move, because I think you'll still have the same effect. Hold. Yeah, you're gonna have to correct that direction though a little bit. You're doing. There's a little leeway, of course, but there's a little leeway because of the tabletop simulator's lack of ability to turn a certain degree, but just at least ask for the leeway, and then there you go. I think that's legit.
Looking at a mod for Kings of War,
Mm-hmm.
and when it's a scripted mod, and what it does is when you move your bases,
Right.
it moves them straight forward and no other way.
Oh,
So you can't
interesting.
get that. And you can also it's got a pivot slider, which you
Yeah,
can
I've seen that. It's a little cumbersome looking, right? Is that the
yes,
has
especially with
anybody?
the label out the back.
Yeah.
It's got like a tab out the back, but you got to click to make it
I'm
do the
really
different
hoping that
thing.
they just allow you to set the degree for pivot, just like they have the degree for Well, hold on. That is the degree for pivot. Yeah. Why can't they?
Even 5 degrees would be better than 15.
Who?
Like, it's got the 15-degree
Yeah, that's
minimum.
what I'm. Yeah, 5 degrees probably, or at least heck, put it to 1 degree. Well, what's the difference? Because technically, I think there is a um there is a icon over here that actually lets you do fine grain movement, but I don't know why they don't. Yeah, 5 would be great.
Okay, the Russians can surrender now.
Yeah.
Okay, the one thing I'm going to warn you about here, Florian, is that technically he could charge. Well, let me see. It might not be exact. Let me see. If he's charged by him, can he get doubled here? You just got to watch out for cornering yourself.
The other unit would be in the way, right?
I think so in this case, but I don't know about in this case. I have a feeling this unit might be able to be doubled,
But
but then there's not much.
this one can't charge that one. It's not in there.
You're correct. You're correct. All right, so we don't have to worry about that one. Let's see. This is the only one then that would be.
This guy might be possible to get a two-way attack on him
So he might want to.
because that is more than half a base.
Yeah, but if you pivot that one, then you run straight into the other. I mean, okay, if he moves
Right,
away
but if this guy
before,
goes first, or
yeah,
is
but
he?
he can only. Yeah. Well, then he can. What he could do is he could move
No, they
away,
won't fit.
right?
Measure the distance between the corner of that Russian cavalry and that blue line I put down.
This one, this corner.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Is it more than inch and a half?
Doesn't
No, they won't.
seem
They
it.
won't fit.
Okay,
They
all
won't
right,
fit.
that's fine. I just wanted to make sure he went through a lot of effort to move those. I just felt bad.
So that's 3 momentum used.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Now, James, where are you? Are you on,
That
James?
No, I'm here.
Okay, sorry.
This cavalry unit here is by him. Is the rest? He's too far from any of his core members to
All right,
actually
so they're not going
group
to be able
move.
to go. So this guy's.
So he'd have to go individually.
I tell you what, before we activate you, James, let's let this reserve activate. Florin, you can activate this reserve core here.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of need to make sure that one really hurt unit might want to go do something.
He's gonna charge.
When in doubt.
Mickey.
So I guess, yeah, okay.
He is far enough away. He could actually rally later in the turn. He's more than 2 base widths away from anyone.
Well, you're right.
Just
So
saying.
then we're down to. Yeah, so if he's either gonna charge or he needs to recoup. But is this guy gonna charge? Or not? It's up to you. Don't let me.
Let me see. He can't. Let me see. Do you think? Shock.
I think you should pull back. You're defeated. You can't win this battle.
Enough
Just go back to Russia.
of the negative ways, Moriarty.
Why are you fighting for Poland there, Russia?
Okay, so I think maybe.
And the other option is showing your flank and hitting this guy, but to be
Yeah, then wait a second.
and then this guy could activate towards this guy. But can that technically? Oh no, he's already moved. Okay. It would be a risk. Oh, he's not. He's also not in his starting arc, so he can't, right? So that could, no, meaning that, I mean, this unit could not charge that unit because it's not in its,
Which unit?
like this unit could
Yep.
not charge this unit, so.
Okay, I guess I want to activate. So if I want to move them out of the way,
Yeah, I mean, you could literally turn tail and run this direction even.
yeah,
If you want to, this is where people are kind of huffing it too.
yeah, that's
And you kind of
best.
want
So I
to,
can just
you would probably want to huff to a point that makes it so that they can't hit your rear, but
yeah, so I can activate both and have one run up here and the other one. I
yes, you
feel
could probably
like the
just pull
other
him
one.
back if you'd prefer, or do what you want to do.
Can't reach the guy on the hill from here, so I can't charge him.
Yeah, it's okay. So I move. Actually, so if I don't want to activate the ones on the right, these guys here.
Right. You could
Can I
I think
just activate the wounded one?
yeah, you could technically, unless I'm wrong, I think you can technically activate it as a core of one unit.
You could activate both of them for one momentum or for two momentum, and just have the one guy not do anything.
But then I wasted one momentum, right?
Not really, because if you activate the wounded guy individually, he costs 2, and if you
Ah, he
activate them
costs
both as
two
a
as well.
group, it costs 2.
Yeah.
So I all in the group phase, I always have to at least activate 2 units at once.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I did.
Ah,
That's what I didn't know. Okay, very good. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. It's fine. We have
okay.
plenty of momentum to do what we need to do at least.
You got at least 5.
Yeah. Yeah, right. You're not selling this for me. Oh, that's a little too far, isn't it?
Yes, they only move 12.
So take it back out. Keep
They
going.
you moved them 14 and at 0.8.
All you have to do is move them back about 2. Yeah, right about there. Perfect. A little bit further back. There you go. I think that's it. Good, right? Agree? Okay. Then what are you going to do with that guy?
That's 5 momentum.
I actually think I should leave him here and just move the infantry up.
Okay. Let's let James do what we need to do over here. Let's just triple check what we're going to do. All right, before you do anything,
FYI,
he's outside.
that infantry moves. If that infantry moves up, it's chargeable. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. So they might need to activate and prepare at least or something. All right. All right, so James, where are you at?
Right here.
Okay. All right, so let's just take a look at what's going on here and talk about it a little bit. And then we'll decide whether or not we need to do anything with these guys from an activation perspective or whether or not we want to activate maybe even these guys. All right, so let's just go unit by unit. What is our intention here? We can stand and fire, or we can move. So technically, these guys can be charged over difficult terrain as long as I hit them, correct?
Yes, and you're close enough to reach.
Yes, so,
But all those Russians who are attacking would be -1 for in the water and -1 for attacking uphill.
okay,
Yeah,
not good.
don't worry about it. Go for it. Grab your cojones, man.
Or whatever the Russians call them.
All right, so
The Russians
so
call him
technically though, hold
Muda.
on, now hold on. Technically, these unhurt units could potentially hit like that.
Well, one could, anyways. That one there.
Well, this guy's got, he is a steady skirmisher attached. Okay, so mixed brigade. He doesn't have shock though. These guys aren't hurt that bad. And these guys are hurt pretty bad. Well, reasonably bad. All right, James, I'm gonna let you make a judgment call
It-
here.
Can I leave them there and just exchange gunfire with them?
Yes, you can.
I think that for these three on the left, I'm fine with that.
And I think that
But I'm
this
a little-
guy, so let's talk about that. So who would be eligible and who would their targets be? So this guy's eligible here probably, right? This guy's eligible here. This guy's eligible at probably that one, yeah. And this guy's eligible here. This guy's out of range for that. He might be in range for that. No. These two could move, well. You also have a core coming up behind here, by the way. And what turn is that happening? Is that next turn?
It's a minor bit of information. Insignificant.
This whole fake news that's occurring behind the scenes here. I don't understand it. So these guys can still. These guys are positioned weird, but they're very down low on ammo. So it's almost like let's just knock this guy out. As far as I'm concerned, is this guy out of? He is out of arc, right? I'm almost thinking we activate. What else do we got up here? Here's our cavalry.
Hey, I think the core is coming on either next turn or the turn after. But Hasdrubal can let me know.
I think it's the one after, but
Yeah.
Well, James, I think you're only going to be rolling for firing. We could move these guys up, and then
I think the French reinforcements arrived turn 14.
yeah, we might want to go ahead and move these guys up for the sake of firing on people that come in. So, James, activate these two and bring them wherever you feel like you want to bring them.
All right, how do I do that?
All right, so you just say, hey, I'm activating this core, this reserve core, 2 units, and then you just start moving them where you want. So just tell me where you think you want them to end up, and I'll help you move them. Just kind of talk it out.
Yes,
So
this
here's
core, turn 14.
yeah. So let me just say what's around you. This cavalry's been kind of pop hitting these guys over here. They it might not be a bad idea for us to move these
All
guys.
right,
Yep.
I want both of these guys
Yeah,
on this hill.
that's about right. These guys right here are very low on ammo, or they're getting low on ammo, so they're probably about to retire. So they'll
Both
probably
those
be.
guys on the same ammo? Because I'm pretty sure they've both been firing
You're
every
right. Hold on a
time.
second. This guy needs it. You're correct. Thank you for
Because I
that.
know you don't
Yep.
have set on
I
them
know
all.
I had corrected that one, but it was probably the end of the game, and we didn't correct that one. Let's see. Yeah, so go ahead and just, so if you're going, where are you going to try to end up? You can probably get them like right here.
Oh.
So pivot and just move it up, and then we'll move the next one next to it. You're going to have a hard time pivoting. Yeah, I would just get it up there and we'll,
Move that far.
yeah, maybe we might have to give them back some space, maybe pull them back. How about that? Is that agreeable?
Like so?
Is that agreeable?
Make the line show up when you're moving your figures. You sort of grab the unit and then hit the tab key. That's how you get that ruler for measuring how far you're moving.
Let me see if I can get
Okay.
the angle a little
So press,
better.
hold down tab when moving.
How about this?
It's grab first and then tab and then move it.
This is probably about where we
Okay.
ended up. By the way, I tried to fix the angle, Rich. All right.
Yep.
Is that good? All right. Just keep us going. All right.
What about these guys over here?
These guys are probably either, you mean activating them? Yeah,
They
I
were
mean,
too far at the beginning to be
yeah, I
part
mean,
of the thing.
these guys are both retreated, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
This
This
Elon
guy's
needs
got his marker damage in front. That's why he looked a little unusual.
There you go. All right. So these guys are really, I almost feel like we need to pull these guys back and let them maybe get an alarm back, and then maybe they can be used here in about a turn or two. So why don't we go ahead? Which one are these? AG. Okay, so how about these 4 AG? Or
Those two
do you need
more.
any more activation on the right, Florian, at all before we do that?
Maybe one, yes.
Okay, so let's.
But,
I think we should have enough
so
ammo.
super.
So I'm going to activate these 4 units here. Okay, everybody good? Right, these guys are going to, unfortunately, have to go across difficult terrain. But I think I'll just do a complex and get them out, and then I can turn around. Correct me if I do this wrong. I'm basically doing a complex move. And I don't want them to be on the river, because then they can't charge, right?
They can charge. They just can't shoot. But they're cavalry, so they can't shoot anyways.
Aren't there some rules about, isn't there a rule about when you first activate the cavalry and for a charge, is there not a I can't be touching, is it a woods?
You
Like,
cannot charge through woods
yeah,
or urban areas.
okay.
So if you start in an urban area, you cannot charge out, or if you start in woods, you can't charge out.
All right, now these units, I believe, are they within firing range? I don't think they are. No, they are not, so I'm going to correct them. I'm going to pull these as 3 inches. And then I'm going to give myself just a little bit of 0.2 wiggle room for moving the other one, okay? And this guy, I want him to not touch that. I still have 0.2, so boop, boop. I want him to not be touching that, right?
Yep.
Technically, this guy's can come forward because we're doing a complex. Yeah, this could get ugly. All right. All right, so that was 4 MO.
You are still good to go.
Okay, now we probably want to give. Let me think about this. These guys are probably gonna fire. Ooh, that's a volley here, although they're pretty damaged. These guys will fire. Does this guy have to fire at this unit?
You have to fire at the closest.
Yeah, this one right here does. All right.
2.5 there,
And then
and
this
it's,
guy can fire
yeah.
here.
These two here have
And
to
then
shoot
this
it.
guy can fire at this guy though, right?
Yes.
Do they have to fire to the closest one or to the closest one that hasn't been fired upon yet?
The closest one.
You're thinking of domains of
Oh,
war.
okay.
Okay. I think. Do you have any cavalry right here? I don't think this is gonna move, but I just don't know if we should prepare. Have these guys been activated? No. They should probably
Not
prepare.
yet.
These guys should probably prepare just in case. Now, the one thing about
This
preparing,
turn.
right? So the one thing about preparing is that artillery has a bonus against you,
Yeah,
but
that's not.
I don't think they have an angle here. Okay. I would. Do you want me to give power to you to activate these? Yeah. Why don't you do that, Florian? Unless you had
So I
something more.
can't. The horses are too far away, right?
I believe so. I hope we have enough ammo, but if you prefer we move to single unit, I think we can go ahead and just do that if you'd rather. And go ahead and correct your unit.
Depends. But I mean, I guess we could just activate these two and then try to go to single activation if that's okay.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna prepare these, right?
Yep, that's okay.
Just in case. So that's 2 MO. May we proceed?
You are still good to go.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so now, Florian, if you want to, we're now down to single unit activation, James, which costs
Okay.
2 momentum each. So
Yeah. So do you have anybody on the rest of the field that needs to be activated first?
I think I might want to. These guys are outside range. They can, or are they? How far do you have to be away to rally?
6 inches, more than 6 inches away.
Okay, so I think this unit could rally. He's hurt. But
Yeah, right.
if you want to move this
I
guy,
think
I would go ahead and move him
Or rally him.
Yep.
or rally him.
Okay.
So you're gonna try to rally that horse?
Good question. What do you think is it better to just move them a little bit up or not?
I would think. I think you
I
want him.
can't reach him on a charge,
Right,
so
and he can't charge across this, so I would probably rally him.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so I think you need a
That's
3 or
one
better over
dice.
here. Yeah, 1 dice, 3 or
1d6,
better.
3 or better to rally.
Very good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so give him a pip back. Pip, pip.
Page up.
There you go. Perfect. Okay, so that's 1. So we need to look around because other people might be eligible as well, right? All right, so this unit definitely.
He moved.
This guy hasn't.
Yeah, he moved, but this guy not the old one.
Oh, I didn't know what you
Could
were
also
pointing at. I'm sorry.
This guy, I'm waiting for
I
those
think
pings to
this
go
guy
in.
moved. This guy didn't.
Yep, correct.
But
Yeah,
I
the
want
guard moved, but the hussars
to.
didn't.
You can go ahead and try to rally this guy if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're 15 momentum spent.
Yep. I think we're probably about to get our limit.
And then
You did not get it. There. Okay, it's all right.
at
I'm going.
17 momentum,
May
you're
we
still good
continue?
to go.
All right.
Do
This
we
unit right.
do
This
we
unit right
do
here,
we-
and this one right here. I want to try to rally him.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right. Of course I didn't. Excuse me, screaming into the mic.
Good to
Oh
go.
boy. Anybody else eligible? They moved. They moved. These guys didn't move, but they're going to be.
Range, so they can't.
Yeah, range. Although and these guys aren't hurt.
Did we move with these
Yes,
guys?
we did. Yes, we did.
All right.
You still have
Can
momentum
can
left.
our can artillery regain?
Only
No,
me. Only me. Only I can do that with this French officer.
Ah, okay.
yeah, I think we are. I think there's no one else eligible. What about
For
this
rallies.
one?
You could go
He
to
already
individual
rallied.
moves.
He already rallied. All right, I think everybody's done. Now, do we want to move? Hold on, before I say that. Do we
Diane
want to go ahead
Friedland.
and put? Yeah, I just. I don't think. I think we need to wait to see what happens here. I think we'll keep him available for reserve move. All right, we'll leave him be. So I think
Okay.
we are done with movement phase.
Okay, you had 25.
Lovely.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right.
So shooting.
How much did we use?
19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, we're not.
I rolled 2 6s, 2 5s, and a 3.
All right. So James, we are to the firing phase, and let's help you do that. So if we look at your leftmost unit, James, you are only at a 2 right now, and he can
Your land
fire.
starts at 2. You are attached to artillery, which means you're 3.
Right.
And you're over 3 inches, so you are halved round up.
So 2.
2 dice, needing 6s to hit.
All right. So James, down in this left-hand corner, hit the clear on this dice roller. Are you there, James?
Yep.
So hit the clear on. I keep forgetting you're the white color there. And then up it to 2 dice with this little plus, and then just hit the number at the bottom, and it should roll it for you. Ooh, 1 hit. That's pretty darn good for 2.
Okay, you hit the guy on my right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to copy the Elan to you?
Yeah, go ahead and cut and paste something in there.
Is that a 6 or a 7? He's a 7. Let me go get you a 7.
7 right next to him.
It's next
Is
to
it?
him. They're grenadiers. They can take the punishment. They like it.
You might want to
And
correct
then
that to 1.
page up twice.
All right, I'll do that. Let's see. Page up, page up.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. So now, James, we are going to be firing here to here, I believe. And
Okay, attached artillery.
So that
They
gives,
are mixed brigade and skirmishers.
so that gives.
Essentially, the artillery gives them an elan of 6.
They go to 3.
Yes. And they hit on 6s and a 5.
Okay.
1, 5, and potentials. Yeah.
All right. So James changed that to 3 and have at it. So 6s will hit or 1, 5 will hit. Okay, you got a hit.
Okay. So they'll take a hit in the middle. All right. Page up. Page up.
Very good. Very good so far.
All right.
Or at least.
Go.
And then I think he does have to hit that guy. We had a.
Yeah, because they were having to mass on him last time.
Yeah, I think he has to hit the middle.
Because this guy was a little bit more
So I
forward.
think it's the same. Correct me.
Yeah, he's the same attached artillery. Yeah,
All
he's
right,
the
so
same.
clear and
Guys.
roll 3.
6s.
6s and 1, 5. Ooh. All right, good roll.
That'll screw him up pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I didn't add right to him. So he was already.
I think he was. Yeah, he was a little more damaged. Do you want me to?
Yeah, hold on. So he was,
He was at 2. He just took 1 from this guy, and he took 2 more from this guy. So he should be down 3, or down to. He should be down to 2.
There you
yeah,
go.
I think too. I think
Oop.
that's where he's at. Is that right?
Is that right? Or
Pretty
is he
sure he's at. I think he's at 2, Elan, not
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, all right, never mind. Yeah, I think you're right.
okay?
There we go.
But now he's
So
about to get hit by. Oh no, that was
Nope.
this guy. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so this guy has to hit him if he's in range. Yes, he is. Correct?
Yes.
So
he's
he's
in range.
full. He has attached artillery, so he's 6 plus 1. So that's minus and then halved, right?
7 halved, round up.
So he's at 4. Perfect.
Needing 6s.
Needing 6s. He got 1.
Okay. So this guy goes down 1.
Yep.
Page down. Page down. Page down. Okay.
Okay. And now we're gonna check things here so that they both can hit that unit. Yeah.
They can only both hit that
They
unit.
can only, these artillery James can only both hit that.
Well, technically, he could shoot there.
All right, I'll let James make that call. This is a heavy. He's a heavy.
I think I'd like the artillery to focus on the grenadiers.
Yeah, that's a good idea. This guy can only hit this guy, but this guy can hit that. Let's do this one first. So that would be how many dice? Only 2 dice. Any other modifiers? Is it
Which one's shooting?
This one? Firing. He can only fire at him, right?
Yep. 2 dice needing 6s.
Interesting line you put there. Oh, you got 1.
Okay, did you get a hit on that
Yeah,
guy?
and I think this guy automatically retreats, right? Or
Nope.
retires.
He's got it. He comes off and he goes down to the artillery goes away.
Yeah.
He retires.
So I will take care of that, right?
They retire because they're out of ammunition.
Right, basically. Yes. And then what we do is we put it into a retirement home over here.
Hope it doesn't get COVID.
Too soon. Too soon.
It's just dysentery in the Russian camps and cholera.
Yeah.
And cannibalism.
Whoa, he went there.
Drunkenness, rapine.
Sodomy and the lash.
Whoa. All right. Just make sure and eat your lemons. All right. So yes, James, very good. Let's do a.
Now the question is, this guy wants to shoot where?
I think he's gonna shoot.
Shoot at this guy he could possibly kill?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Or this guy he could just hurt a little?
I would rather just hurt him.
What'd you say?
No,
Florian?
I feel like somebody was saying something.
Florian, were you saying something?
I said I would rather just hurt the grenadiers.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
Okay. More.
And I think he still gets a bonus because he's heavy.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. So that's 2 dice and hits on a 6 or a 5, right?
2 dice.
Well, any 6 and 8 dice.
Oh, sorry. 1 dice hits on a 6 or a 5.
Why is it 1 die?
Yeah.
It's not halved. Right? Yes. Artillery's only halved if he's concealed.
Or if it was an artillery.
Yep.
Shoot.
All right, so 2 dice.
Yep. You got 1.
Good.
And then he retires, right?
Yes.
All right, I will take care of that. See, I knew you'd have room over here. Unfortunately, it's also room for the French to come on. All right. Yeah, I'll get. All right, okay, that's cool. Put it over next to the other one. Awesome. Good firing. Good firing so far, James. All right, I think that's the firing there. Do we have any? Let's just go down the line. No firing here. These guys are out of range, right? Yeah, I think it's all here,
Three.
right? All right, so this unit right here will fire at this unit right here. So that would be within volley, right? And they have attached
Nope.
art. Oh, yeah.
It's too far for volley.
Okay. So that's 6 plus 1 for attached artillery. So that's 7 dice, correct?
4.
Oh, you're right. Is he beyond?
Well, you measure from the center of the shooter.
To the nearest point?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little bit beyond. All right.
Ah, okay.
All right, so 4, correct?
Yep.
Did not. Okay, lovely. All right, so this unit has to fire at this unit, right? And this is
And
within.
that will be volley.
Yeah, this
These
is
will both be
volley.
volley.
So that's
It's gonna hurt.
7 dice and 7 dice. This is gonna be pretty rough.
No, that's not. It's 7 dice and 4 dice.
Oh, you're correct. Okay, so here's the 7.
It's still gonna hurt.
Sorry, correct. Make sure I don't. Unless it's me.
Oh.
That I was right. That hurts.
Yep.
You
Pride. All right, so God,
adjust your sight.
that really sucked.
And this 4 guy's gonna roll like 4 6s.
He got 3 at least. All
Ah,
right, that made up for it. All right. So you need how many alone is that one?
A 6.
All right, so here's a 6 right here, and it might already be It's actually pre-marked for you too. I will increase the scale of this one too. Okay, everybody good there. This artillery can fire at that infantry or even that cavalry.
I would fire the cavalry.
Yeah. Let's check the range here. We're definitely good,
Right
right?
wing. That's Florian's gun, isn't it?
Yes. So you have 2 dice to start with.
Well, you got 2 dice.
Yep.
Regardless of where you shoot.
All right, Florian, you
Because
got
my
2 dice.
artillery
Go
is
for it.
Yeah, okay. I shoot on the Dragoon division.
That one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
and they're just foot. So they're hitting on
I
6s.
think you're right. So they only hit on 6s.
No, they're heavies.
Is it?
Yep. You
Yeah,
get
you got
1.
one.
Oh, yeah, there you
All right.
Oops. Wrong way.
Okay. Oh, I think you gave yourself too much.
No, I took 1 away by
go.
mistake.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so who else can fire? I don't think anybody
No
else
one.
can fire. All right, so we are now into combat phase, but we do not have anybody in contact, correct?
No.
Yep.
Okay, now we are in status phase, checking for reinforcements. We don't have any. Checking army morale. I think we haven't lost any yet.
No.
Keyword. And they've only lost 2, and which at this point I don't think matters because Napoleon had entered the field of battle,
Have
right?
we lost 2? I thought it was just 1.
It was, yeah, you're right. You've lost 1 and we've retired 2, which don't count towards it. You're correct. All right. So I think we're good on status, and then
It
we're
was
gonna.
that one guy you killed on turn 1
Yep, that's right.
with a fluky artillery shot.
We were just testing the firing for effect, right? Apparently. All right. Rolling MO for your side. Let me save the game before I do that. We are turn 14. Now I'm rolling your momentum. Okay, resetting my little counter here as well. All right, so James, what I'm going to be doing is, you might not even be able to see the dice, but I've rolled 5 dice for them for their MO, for their momentum, right? So as they start activating things, I'm going to keep a counter of how many they've used, and then they'll keep asking me if they can continue moving or activating units. So.
Sure.
All right, now let me move the cube unless somebody else has already done it. Nope. Turn 14. We are now well within the midday. It is the French turn.
Okay. I don't want to move. Do you need the? I guess you can't have lawn over there. I'm going to remove lawn from the table for now.
Okay.
Next turn, he can come on anywhere.
Correct. Very good.
I'm going to leave Sarnama attached to these guns.
Very good. I wish we could kidnap him.
Napoleon's going to just stay off the table and watch. So on to movement. Then activate the 3 cavalry in the upper corner here.
Okay.
I have an entire corps to bring on.
They come on at the
Reserve in the status
end of the
phase.
turn.
All right, then I need some movement at some point to reorganize.
Yep. I'm going to start with these 3. They're the only 3 I actually really have to move.
Okay.
Any questions, James?
Not so far.
It's a really good rule set. It's easy to jump into. Gives you a pretty good scale, I think. For being a grand scale rule set, I think it still has enough meat to it to make you feel like you're fighting it out instead of just putting large units against each other and rolling.
You feel like an army commander.
Yes, you still without it has enough detail. It has just the right amount of detail, I think, for this level. The momentum
You
is.
ever play any American Civil War?
No, I have not. I mean, just in general or a specific rule set?
Well, back in high school, we used to play a lot of Fire and Fury.
Yeah, I've played the, what is it, the brigade level version of that?
Regimental level.
Yeah, there you go.
So I've moved 3 momentum.
Okay.
You can go, Joe.
Okay, thanks. I'm going to move this corps on the right, corps that's been shot up real well.
Okay, so that's 3 more ammo.
Complex move to the rear.
Okay.
These guys.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
This is how far your reinforcements can come on.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Let me do some measurement to there, which will just. Okay, so.
Just gonna get him out of shooting range, right? Yeah.
What you want to do is be like about 5 inches from the stream. So if he's in the stream, he can't shoot at you. And if he's not in the stream, he's too far away to shoot.
Right. Well, the good news is when I move back, my corps will come on. He'll have to move forward, and then my corps will be able to move through my line and take up the line and protect these guys. I don't think he's going to get another shot.
That cube is about where your reinforcements can come to.
Okay. Tab. So if I go to the rear, I have to do a complex move, right?
Yes. Which is move 3 inches. Well, the question is, where's the Mühlenfluss stream? Is it this one?
I believe we checked that.
Or is it that one?
I can look at the map. Hold on.
It doesn't say.
I can look on a. Let me go look on Google Map. Maybe this is right near. Let's see. See if I can figure it out with a satellite image.
Now, if you move through your own troops, can you do a simple move and move your own troops?
Yes, as long as you can clear them.
Which may be difficult. But a simple move, I could move 6 inches.
But you can't cross difficult terrain.
Okay. I could move up to that ridge line, though.
Yep.
Pete, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast. Be right
Mhm.
back in a sec.
See. All right. So that's 3. And I've got it. I don't know how much we need the MO, but I've got an individual move here that I need. Or this core, I guess. But this core doesn't. Let me think.
We've actually only used 5 momentum.
So he's out of range there. He's out of range there. I think I'd like to move one more if I can.
We can go to individuals.
Later, yeah.
Because I don't see a need to do any more big core moves.
Okay.
All right, so I had you at 6 MO total. Is that correct? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying
5.
attention.
Because Napoleon makes the first one cost 2.
Okay, I didn't realize he was.
He just does
just
it for
in
free.
general. Okay.
So I'm going to move this guy for 2 momentum, right? Individual move. Is that okay?
Yep.
This one.
You going across or are you going back?
I'm going back with this guy because he's down to 1.
If he's far enough away, he could rally.
Yeah, but he's going to get shot next turn. Let me see. Measure hit by.
All those Russians they won't be
they
shooting
are
him next turn because
They're right. You're right. They're too far away. Okay, he's going to try to wrap. It's just because he can't be shot. As far as I can see.
Yep.
It's outside the 6.
Very good.
Okay, so he'll try to rally with 2 MO. Let's get to the dice roller.
All right.
1 or 2. 1 die?
6.
It's 1 die.
Roll high, right? There we go.
I do that all the time.
Roll
Click
high.
the wrong button.
That's good.
High enough.
I got 1 back.
Just don't roll rally like I do.
There we go. So he's up to 2 again. And I think.
Might as well rally this other guy too.
Yeah.
If you're not moving him.
Let's try to rally him.
Okay, you're
All right, let's roll again.
9
Clear it. Looking for a high die. Go. All right, got it.
I die.
So page up. So he's at 6. All right, or 5. All right, we rallied and reorganized a little bit.
try and rally this guy, and then this guy. The two right next to. We'll start with this guy first. Guy.
Sorry, I was.
Oh my God.
Hello?
You've been petered.
That's 4 momentum I just used.
Yeah.
You've been
Okay.
petered.
It's almost like Blucher, but much worse.
Well, it's kind of a synonym, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
We're gonna try for this cavalry that Florian just shot up with a
Okay,
rally.
so you were up to 13 with that previous 2. So then you're doing this one right here.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my God. Let me change that die.
Okay, so that was 2 more ammo, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you may continue. Anything else?
I'm going to move this guy,
This one right here.
the Saxons
Uh-huh.
here in the back.
Okay, so let me give you 2 more here. Okay.
Grab tab.
Looks good. You're good there. All right.
I'm going to move the Saxon next to him.
Okay. You are now done.
Shooting.
Okay.
You don't have any, do you, Joe? I think you
No.
moved
I think you
everything.
moved everybody there.
No.
These guys are out of range. This guy can fire, right? The foot artillery. You're repeating cannon over here with your sub-commander.
Starting them all is going to lay the guns, which gives them an extra fire die. We're going to shoot at this guy. So we've got 5 dice. Hitting on 6s.
Oh, wow. Oh, we sweated that one. Ooh. That's a great sub-commander, by the way. All right. Who else? Probably here and
Guys
here.
here.
His closest is here.
6 dice. Hitting on 6s.
He's steady. That doesn't matter. One. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Polish brigade. Kaczynski's going to shoot here.
And this is where hopefully I don't
3
get
dice.
routed. Now watch
3
you get.
dice.
Now watch the dice gods go for you.
Needing 6s.
1. Okay, could have been much worse. Could have been much worse. I'll take that. I don't think there's enough of a width, right?
No.
Okay.
I was more concerned with, can I charge him next turn?
No. And clear them? I don't think so, right?
If these guys get out of the way.
Yep. All right. I don't think there's any other shooting.
Nope.
Okay.
No melee.
Bring it on. Bring on the, what is it, the 6 core?
Yep.
And I
Okay,
think,
so here we go.
and I'm pretty sure they're going to be automatically revealed, right? Because they're within.
No.
Is that not
No.
right?
They might get revealed on your first go, but they don't come on automatically revealed.
I'll move them on and then flip them. Let's see. This is first.
So we're going to judge it as this stream right there.
Yes.
Then come on up to 6 inches on the board, correct?
Yep.
All right,
Their
let me
leading
check
edges.
that. Let me check that. Right up to there.
So technically, do they need to line up on the edge and then move?
Yep. But since these bases are 3x3, you can be too deep, and you'll be the lead guy will be exactly 6 inches on.
Right. So 6. All right, I'll line them up on the edge and then line at least one of them up on the edge. Let's get him the right spot.
I think they'll end up where you want them anyway, but just for sanity's sake.
There, and he's on the edge, and I'll tab 6. 6 inches, not overlapping. Him. The other guy next to him. And I might move these guys on over here. I have to be how close to keep it in core integrity? 2 base widths?
Single
3
base.
inches.
Yeah.
3, a single base width. So that would be to here. I'm just doing this for measurement purposes. So that guy actually could go to there. To here. Base width. Back. Check the measurements. Okay. So he might have trouble clearing. Oh, they can go up to 6 inches. That is about actually it's start at the edge. Tab forward 5.5.
I think you're gonna have a hard time getting a second row unless you pull them in behind there. Yeah, exactly.
This guy, and I'll make sure he's within a base width. He is. This guy goes from the edge. Tab forward 8. Let's do this. Let's. So I don't know how fun that's going to be next turn because I have to clear them right with my base.
There'll be a way to do it.
Huh?
There will be a way to do it. What you do is you bring Napoleon over here and
Yeah.
activate them all
Yeah. And do it simultaneously.
so they can move through each other. And
Yeah. All right. Can we do that?
we can do it next turn, yes.
Yeah. That's what I want to do because otherwise, we risk losing some units here that we don't need to lose. All right. So that's on. I've got a bunch of other core stuff here, huh?
Get the gun somewhere, like maybe right in here, so I can start shooting.
Got it to fire. He's on the ridge. Let's put him on the ridge right there. We can twist him a little bit. There we go. He's on the ridge line. Okay, how's that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back. All right. Guns on. Let's see. The cavalry might get on.
Get at least 3 brigades in here.
Yeah. Gotta get rid of this thing. He should be able to get on there. Get down. Yeah, I moved him forward 6, so that should.
Yeah, you should be fine, even if you're just a couple point ones. It's no big deal. Right there's fine. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's see what these are. Dragoons, lights, shock, light. So that's shock. All right, that's fine. I'll do that. I'll keep some shock there. Put the lights there. Another shock. Ooh, may not be able to get him off. So go there. Don't go there. That's okay. Let me take this guy away. I'm gonna take the lights out. Put this guy
That's
out.
fine. That's
One
good.
off.
I think that's a good compromise there. That's fine.
Yeah. One off board. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you. That's it.
It's a lot of French.
A lot of French coming on. Yeah.
All right, so that's the.
For understanding, why didn't you bring on the last guy?
I couldn't
fit.
So he's sitting over here somewhere, basically.
Ah, okay.
I couldn't get his base. I don't think I can. Maybe I can. I can't. It's all right.
All right, we are now officially to turn 15. Let me make the cube move.
Moved our cube. Momentum is being rolled.
Okay.
Momentum is rolled.
Yes.
Okay. We are beginning.
Joe.
Yes, sir.
Join the team Diamond.
Join the team. Get on the team for the big win.
So
All
we
right.
can get team chat and you can see momentum.
Join the team.
All right, so I think we can probably, Florian, your honor, as far as which core you want to activate.
I see the chat. Trying to figure out how to get on the team Diamond.
I think you can
click on your name.
Click on my name. Oh, I see. Change team.
I guess we can just charge.
Diamond.
There we go.
Here.
Okay.
Pretty sure
You
that's
should
what
be
you
able
got.
to see the momentum roll now.
Loading complete. Okay. Yeah. I can see it now. Yes.
I put a cube here in case you want to mark where you're at all. Let me see. Do you want to mark where you're starting just for for the purposes of keeping yourself?
Okay. All right.
I'll mark your bottom
I
right here then.
think I just should go one on one, right?
I
think
that's
that is
about
it.
as that's I mean that was your intention. I mean to force the move and then charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
So go for it. And then we pray to the dice gods.
Don't let this distract you, Russians.
What the multiple? Oh, I thought you meant the multiple targets you're bringing onto the board.
From across the fields, you hear.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, you're good. Just make sure no alarm markers are falling off. We're all good. We're all good here. I think for the sake of, well, these guys are
Momentum.
probably going to end up being individuals, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, let's wow, things are about to get interesting over here. All right, so let's take a look at James's units over here, just to kind of see. These guys are too far apart to be activated with them, but we might be able to correct that. They're outside of range, so we might as well. I'm thinking we can bring these guys up here so that they can fire the following turn. They're out of range, so they're not doing anything at this point. So why don't we activate these two here, James?
Sounds good.
All right, so that's 2 MO. Rich. All right, and then you can go ahead and move those. So if you're pretty much going to be doing a simple move, so wait, just make sure you're, hold on a second, let me put a cube there for you. I'll put this right here so you know where you were. Yeah, I think you're going a little too far, unless you're going to do it as a simple.
So how far
Simple
can they
move
move for
is
simple?
Here, just put them back
simple
real
move
quick.
is pivot first, and then go 6 inches straight forward.
Yeah.
The complex move is move 3 inches
think
and
you're
then
good
face to wherever
there.
you want.
Just pull them back just a little bit. There you go. I think that's legit right about there. So the thing to do now, yeah, would be basically the same. So pivot first, and then yeah, and you want him. I think that's a. You want to make sure that your left unit doesn't get doubled. I think this guy might want to come back just a little bit then.
Doubled.
Like pull him.
There's not enough room there.
He'll pull him right about here. Is that legit, everybody? This guy might need to. Or do you want him to, Rich? Are you okay with this move, Rich?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so that was 2 MO. What else do we want to do over here? These guys are probably going to fire, or are they too far?
Still too far.
Then we
Everyone should be out of range now.
Well, I say we okay.
Advance.
Dare we charge? Or not charge, but at least advance, because at least if we engage the line here.
You don't have a hair on your Russian ass if you don't advance.
Well, what I'm saying is
I
at
think
least if we engage these units, your units cannot take the front line,
yeah.
right?
How far do we have to go? How far would we have to be? Six
At
inches,
least 3 inches they'll be engaged, and we want to get within a base width so that these units cannot just take the front line.
Yep.
You may be able to do that with 1 or 2.
But not this.
I don't know. You have to see.
if
Can't
those,
do it because you're crossing the stream, so you only get 3 inches.
Because we can't charge. But if we were able to charge, we could have ignored the difficult terrain.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So
But
you'll
can
be
we?
sitting in the stream.
Oh, Lord.
Get your feet wet, Russians.
And not be able to shoot.
Yeah, that's not.
A minor inconvenience. Povat smosh.
All right, let's talk in team chat for just a second. All right, so Florian, we're in team chat on the within tabletop.
Right
Okay, wait.
there. When we use him,
Right.
he's got to be within 6 inches of this guy,
Okay.
and you may as well try and maximize his area, which means you can get these 4 also.
Right. Right. Good.
But you have to do that last.
Right. Right. Last move of the moves.
Because once you deploy him,
Yeah.
our turn is done.
And he is, and then it costs how much to do that move with Napoleon?
Whatever we have left.
Oh, I see. It just uses it up. I got it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think that'll be good because if I can pull those guys back, get the other line forward, I'll have, well, I just need to get the other line forward. That's what I need to do.
Also, what you could do, since
Yeah.
they can't get close enough, you could just take these front 3 guys.
Yeah.
Or will they not? They won't get through, will they? No.
Yeah.
You'll have to use Napoleon to sort that mess out.
Yeah. I mean, what you're saying is I back up and these guys withdraw 3 or 2, and then these guys advance 3 or 6
6.
actually, and they get up on this. They get ahead of them.
Hmm.
That's the idea. Hopefully, none of these will be exposed. Then
So effectively, these guys are castling.
that's correct. These guys are fresh. We'll try to get him back if we can.
Oh, actually,
The guns will expose and fire.
those 2 guys are not exposed either.
Not yet, because they're outside of 6, is it?
Hmm. Well, they're within 12, but he doesn't reveal our guys in his information phase, I don't think.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, no, he would expose them. He did see
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I
It's
think he
within
would.
12.
I think he would. And the other guys are outside of 12, and they're
Or
hidden
line of sight.
or line
They're out
of
of
sight.
line of sight.
Now, as a reserve unit, can they move as far as they want, or do they have to stop the reserve when they get within 12?
They have to stop when they get within 12.
Okay.
Or line of sight.
Or
Which would
line of
be,
right as soon as they expose themselves, right here.
yep. As soon as
So
you
they can
move to where they are. As soon as you get to where these guys are, they're
Yeah.
within 12 and they'll have to stop.
Or they make a normal move 6 inches.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is
And
what
then
they'll
they're
probably. Yeah.
sitting on
That's
the
where
lip
they
of
want
the.
to be. That's where they want to be. Now they'll get potentially shot next turn, but that's okay. That'll just even it up. Well, actually it won't, because he's a little bit shot up. Thank God.
Artillery.
And I have artillery, which will be able to start fire. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think it'll
Maybe what I
be
should do is send them all over to your gun.
reload, keep it reloading. Yeah.
Or keep giving him that extra die. Like
What
he
is
reloads
this?
and then, so his first shot, he could actually get 6 dice if I send him over in 2 turns.
Okay.
I should have sent him over this, I should have taken him off this turn.
Yeah, but I should start shooting him this. Oh, I see what you say, because he can reload up to 2.
Okay, we're
He can
done chatting.
reload as much as he wants.
Right.
But I'm only a 5.
All right, so James, do what we were saying.
But he's got 2 options. He can either reload or lay the guns, which means you get an extra shot or you get an extra die.
All right. Well, I would welcome his appearance if you could spare him. It's up to you.
All right, so we're gonna start moving over here. James, I'm gonna move Bagration out of the way just so you can do what you're doing. So begin your movement here, and you can pull them straight back 3 inches if that's the intention there. Keep going. There you go. these are the same core. Perfect.
These guys are not. They're a different core.
You are correct. All right, so that's 4 MO there, and then I'll let him go ahead and activate those 2. May we continue with these 2?
You may.
Perfect. You might want to shore up these guys a little bit. You might want to angle these guys just a little bit to make sure this guy doesn't get. He came back too far, or no?
He moved back 3 inches.
Okay. You might want to true these guys up a little bit. It's a complex move, so you can probably true yourselves up a little bit further.
Why wouldn't you just keep it all in line?
Right, or you could do that.
Unless it's a ranging issue.
I think it was more of they weren't lined up to begin with, maybe.
Well, you don't have. I mean, you're moving, so you could keep them all in
All right,
line.
how do we get rid of this ruler?
You gotta hit the hand on the top left corner.
Oh, okay.
I think
I'm
that's
just asking because I'm trying to learn. I think keep the line is usually your best approach unless there's some.
all right. So I would just you can probably pull him up and pull him up a little bit if you want to keep it in line. There you go. You just want it to the point where they can't pull this guy just to. I think that's good, right? I don't think he can get doubled. I think that's good. All right. We've already moved these. So that was 6 MO total right there. Or excuse me. Yeah, we should be at 6 now. Is that right? If not more.
You're at 11.
Yeah, there you go.
It was
Oh, that's right, because he moved.
Florian 3 cavalry,
Mhm.
and it was these 2 guys, and then these 6.
All right, so I think we're down to. You said we're up to 11.
Yep.
I think we might want to try to go single unit activations just to be sure. What do you think, Florian? I think we need to try to.
I think that's okay.
You think we should, right? Okay, so these guys are too close to do it. These guys are too close to rally. These guys could rally over here. I do want to rally these cavalry over here so that they can be more of a punch over here. So I'm going to try. I'm going to activate this unit here.
Yeah, would be good.
Rich. Okay. I'm going to activate that one right there. So that's one. Excuse me, rally. Of course I didn't. Okay, this guy right here next to him. May I continue?
That
You're
was.
done.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
wow.
done.
That.
I was muted.
Whoa.
Shoot. See,
That was a good roll for us.
we've been
Yeah.
bluchered. That's when we've been bluchered.
Yeah, Blucher and Peter.
All in the same. Wow. We got to come up with a different word for that. That's a both. When you've been bluchered and
Peter Blucher.
that's just screwed. Yeah, all right. All right. Yeah, that sucked. Thank you, Blucher gods. Okay. And that's where the momentum comes in play, James. Fun times. Okay, so that's all of our movement. We are now into fire phase. Going from left to right. These guys all moved. These guys all.
It starts over here.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, I will fire at the closest appropriate unit, which I'm assuming is this.
The square?
Right here.
Well, the prepared unit?
I believe so. And are we still? Yeah, lovely.
Neither of us have moved.
Okay, so I am at 4, correct?
Yes.
Nothing. Lovely. Right, so this guy, I think he still has to fire at them, and I think it's within volley.
Safe.
They are at 5. They go to 6 because of attached artillery. And
These are the guys who rolled like a bunch of 4s and less last time,
yeah,
and they rolled 6 dice.
so they're due. They're due, right? And I'm
They're
doing
going to repeat history.
6 dice. Yep, you're right. That's horrible. All right, here we go. More horribleness coming at you.
These are the guys who did like 3 hits last
Yeah,
time.
exactly. They're great. So they're at 3 dice again, right? Yep.
2 and land, yep. And attached artillery for 3.
They got 2 hits. We got some sharpshooters in that unit, but only that unit. They all became friends and joined the same unit. Wow. Okay. Okay, so firing. Florian, do you want the honors of firing the heavy battery?
Did you
think
forget to
technically
mark
that
his artillery
I think he
last
did.
time? He
Yeah,
rolled
this
2
goes
dice
down.
last
Yep.
time.
Yep. There
So
you go.
this is his last shot.
That's his last shot. Where do you want to do it? On the cav or the? Yeah, you might as well hit the cav, I guess.
Yep.
All right, so he gets 2 dice.
And it's a heavy. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's a heavy.
Yes, it is. So 2 dice hit on a 6 or a 5. Well, 1 5 at least. 9.
Yeah.
Oh, he's retiring. He's like, all right, I give up. He's like, all right, we're out of here. Okay, is that all the rest of the firing? I think so. And I believe the only charges we have are your cavalry charges here. So have at it.
3.
Maybe we'll go left to right
Right,
there, maybe.
left to right.
Mm.
Yeah,
So what do we got?
4.
4. Do you get any bonuses? Nope. So it's a 4 against.
4.
All right, let's see. Please let the.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
oh boy. All right, so you lose 2.
1.
Yeah. And he goes backwards. Bounces off.
6 inches. 6 inches.
Yeah, sorry about here. Oop. I think he got another 1.1. Yep. All right, so now we pray to the gods again. I think it's a 4 on a. Ooh. Yeah. What'd you get? A 3 on 2.
I got 2 hits.
So it's 3 on 2. So you did get him that time, but
I
by
take
only.
the difference.
Yeah, so by only 1. Still good. Still good. So you stay still. He moves back 6, and he
so I
fixes.
lose 1, right?
Yes.
Correct.
You both lose 1.
But I don't have to move, right?
Correct. He has
You
to
can
turn.
advance if you want.
Rich has to turn around now, I think.
Yes, I do. Sorry.
Perfect. All right. That was a good hit. Palpable. Ooh.
Does my other unit have to turn around?
No.
No, because he was attacking.
Okay. Advancing.
You only get to advance 3, though, right?
Would get me out of the charge from these guys, essentially.
Yes.
Measure the back of his base. No, he wouldn't get out of charge arc. He would actually be moving forward so I could flank him.
I would say just stay still then.
Yeah.
Another
okay.
reason to stay still is in case if this guy moved
Yeah.
forward, next turn this car would be broken up and it would be a bunch of individual moves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Okay. That's good. Then let's do the last one.
And 4 dice. Ooh. Ooh.
I like that sound. Come on.
Got 3.
3.
3 on 1. So you take 2 and go away.
Oh, not so bad.
Yep, not reasonable.
Does this
Better
guy want to
rolling than I
advance?
did.
Does the last cavalry unit want to advance?
Let me see.
He's unchargeable if he does. And you'd still be in core activation distance for the core.
Yeah, but I'm wondering.
Well, he
do I
only
get an
advances 3 inches, correct?
advantage?
Yep.
So I think that's okay. If you want to.
Yeah, but does it help in any way?
I
I'm not
mean,
really sure.
it's the zone of control aspect, maybe.
It doesn't help,
Yeah,
but it doesn't hurt.
doesn't hurt. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, yeah. Then I.
Because they'll still be close enough to be a core activation next turn.
Yeah.
In
No,
effect, you're
that's good. That's
changing
fine.
your zone of control slightly, right? Zone of
Yep.
engagement, I guess, in this terms. I think you need to come back 0.1, but I'm going to pull this back just a tiny bit. Okay, there you go. So that's it, right?
Yep.
That was all combat.
Melee.
Yep, that was all combat phase. Status phase, no reinforcements. Morale, I think, is fine because these guys have only retired and not been routed or broken. MO for the enemy. All right, that's rolled. And we are now on 16, and I will save it real quick.
Florian, did you take your damage for attacking with this guy? Pretty sure he had
Yes,
4.
I did.
Here, I'll take a look at it with you. Hold on.
Think
Which one?
I did.
I
The
think he
last
did.
cavalry.
I'm pretty sure he did. I think he only had 1 at that point. We can.
With all these bloody measurements showing up in the chat, I can't scroll up to see what he rolled. Unless I make the chat window really big. Yeah, he rolled 5 dice.
Yeah, I wrote 5 for the last one.
So
Yep.
he took it. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I wasn't sure.
Yep. No, I honestly wasn't either. Okay, so that's good. We did just save it. I've rolled your MO, so it is the beginning of the French turn.
Hey.
All right.
Are you planning on charging with any of these reserve guys?
I was not.
In that case, I'm going to take Law and attach him over here somewhere to a reserve corps unit. He's attaching to these unit of Saxons.
Mm-hmm.
And we bring Napoleon on now, or
No, he comes on when you use him.
Okay.
The question is, do I want to remove setting them all as a prelude to sending him to you next turn? Or should I just use him this turn?
Well, if you're gonna get good use out of him, just use him.
We're here for at least one more turn.
Okay.
Hopefully he can do something. He's done nothing the entire time I've been using him.
Tell him he needs to help Le Boom. Le Boom.
Okay, starting with activations.
Okay.
We're going to go with the cavalry over here.
Okay.
These three.
Three. All right.
Because they are close enough to core. Three momentum.
Yeah, I already marked it. You may continue.
Core activation on these two cavalry.
Okay.
This guy is charging him.
Okay.
Measure. It won't be a flank,
Right.
unfortunately.
It's a legit charge. Yep. Not a flank.
Five momentum spent total.
Yeah. That's what I have Marked, yes. You didn't use any nappy.
Oh, right. Yes, the first one cost 2. Sorry. The first cavalry cost 2 momentum, not
So
3.
down 1, right? Okay. So you're at 4 used. You may continue, of course.
I'm going to activate these 2 corps.
Okay.
Or these 2 sack Polish brigades.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's 2 more. All right. I'm assuming you're clunking them, or oh, okay. Yeah, that guy's pretty hurt. Yeah, you got it. Prepare goes away.
I'm going to activate these 2 Saxon brigades.
Mm-hmm. And then is he gonna charge? I think he's got it. Yeah, he's got it.
That was why I put land there.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna move this. Oh, you can move it up for you. And this guy's attached to him as well, right? Just put him
Yes.
behind it. Here, I'll just put him behind it. Good move, good move.
Simple move.
Mm-hmm. Yep, looks good.
So that's all the stuff I have to move. So you can use momentum, Joe.
You may continue.
Okay. Joe would like to. The only thing I want to do besides Napoleon's move is potentially rally, because if Napoleon can get himself into here,
How many momentum have we spent?
how much has we spent?
You've only spent 6
Yeah,
because
We should average 15.
yeah. I should be able to rally these 2 separate elements, maybe. What do you think? Should go ahead and try to do that. Depends on the range, of course.
This guy is far enough away. And so is he.
So let's do a couple rallies.
Okay.
All right, so rallying the 2nd Brigade right here. Rolling a dice, need a higher roll. Go. Good. So they rally. Page up. There we go. All right. And I can't rally that one, correct?
Oh.
Yeah. Because he's sick. And these guys, they need to do Napoleon's action.
They might not now.
You're
Since
right.
he pulled back.
Yeah, I could roll a rally. Well, he's a 6. Doesn't help. Let me check something.
No, you have to still use Napoleon because there's not enough room.
Yeah. If I go up to 6, yeah, they need to get in front. They need to get in front. So that's probably it. And yeah.
So Napoleon's going to fly in.
Right. It's gonna zoom on in. May need to turn him a little bit. There you go. All right. And anybody within 6 of him, correct?
Yes. So it's everyone from here over.
He's good on the end, and all the way over to here.
The only thing I will ask is, could he? So the initial move was, the MO cost of the first movement was a freebie for Napoleon, correct?
It wasn't freebie. It just makes it cost 2. as opposed to whatever it actually
Right,
costs.
but then he can do what he's doing right here as well.
Yes,
Okay, I just wanted.
because that's
Hey, guys.
excellent.
Yep.
Yes,
I'm hitting my limit for today, so I'll have to join you guys next Saturday. I'm eager to see how this turns out.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep.
All right,
Hey,
I'll
Thanks
catch you
for
guys
playing.
later.
Yep. Thanks
nice
for
meeting
joining.
you.
Bye, you too.
Thanks.
See you later. Bye.
What time is it? Oh, it's not too bad.
Okay, so basically, let's do this. All right, so all three of these and these two. So what's going to happen is these are all going to move simultaneously over here on the right. All right, which will allow them to get out of each other's way, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So this guy right here is going to do a simple move. Can't until this guy does. So he'll do a simple. Let's see.
Well, they're all moving at the same time, so they can sort of move through and
Yeah. This is going to go, he's going to go 6 inches to,
pull these guys back 3 for you.
yeah, go ahead. Because if it's a simple move, I can't pivot. I have to pivot at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
All right, so he's just going to end up like that. And they're going to go back 3, and he's going to go 6. I got to measure it. Tab 6. Be a simple move to the front. 6. Oh, not quite 6.
Someone grab Napoleon and get him out of there.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right. Now, does Napoleon? Do those leaders have any real bases?
No,
That's what I thought. All right. I'm going to grab my stuff and move it.
I think that's his.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's his. And did we cut? I see.
Nope.
We covered. Now we're good.
I think it's under one of these guys.
Isn't
Oh,
that
there it
right
is.
there?
Shift them all this way because the one on the end is his. There we go. He had only lost one on the end. All right. This guy's here. All right. So that's the move there. These guys are eventually going to be revealed.
They're revealed now.
They're revealed now. Flip. Okay. Now these boys can do a complex or simple. I think I'm going to do a complex move.
These guys are not shut up, so they can. Yeah, they can do a. They can go up
I
to
think I
6
just
if
want
they
to
don't
go.
cross the river. They could stop at just short of the river.
Yeah, if I go straight. All right.
Yep, but then you'd.
I just want to. I think I just want to put them on line with the 3-inch move, if that's okay. Like that. And then the same with this guy, kind of there. And oops. There we go. All right. And I'm going to leave the stuff in the rear. That guy comes on later. I'm going to leave the stuff in the rear. First Dragoon Brigade. They're separate brigade. Right?
They're all activating on Napoleon.
Well, do
So they all go now if they want.
No, I know, but I want to leave them, and I want to keep their reserve mode. That's the point. So I really don't want to move them if I don't have to.
Yep.
What's this? This is the all the cav in the rear I'd like to keep in reserve status.
Yep.
And okay, and the guns won't move, and this guy, he's done. So all that's left is bringing on the additional reserve.
Well, actually, it's shooting first, and then we bring him on at the end.
Yes. Sorry. Yep, that's correct. And I've got one shot, which is the gun.
Got a few.
Okay. You want to go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead with yours, Joe. Maybe. Well.
I gotta see what I want to shoot at.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Az is gonna shoot.
They're all pretty much the same, so it doesn't matter who I shoot at.
This one's flipping you off. I'm just kidding.
So it's interesting because only Napoleon can unscrew a mess like that, basically.
I was shooting at this guy, and Sarah the
See
Mall's
about
going to
that.
lay the guns to give me 4 dice. Nothing.
Thank the heavens they're not heavy. All right.
Ammo marked.
Is there anybody else firing? Maybe.
Joe's got his gun, and there's a little bit over here, I think. No, there's not.
Yeah, you moved both of
It's
these.
Joe's gun.
And I have to fire at the closest.
Only if you're within 6.
Okay. So I think I'll fire at the guy in the flank here.
This one?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think I'm gonna fire it.
Or try and soften up to where you're going to be attacking.
Well, that's true. Maybe maybe this guy. What is he anyway? I don't want to.
They're all 7s. The end 2 are 7s.
Yeah, let's hit the 7s then. It's good. If I can I get
Yep.
line of sight to him? Yeah. All right, let's shoot the second one in then.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna have 5 die and hitting on 6s. And I'm not heavy, so do this 5 1 here -1 because I'm a 5.
You're good.
Yep. All right. Hitting on 6s. Here we go. Lots of 6s. Boom.
Any.
6s. Got 1. That's good.
Could have been worse.
All right.
Could have been worse. Who is
Could've
he
been
over
worse.
here? He's a 7. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
it's-
Find a
And then I
7 marker.
somebody give me an artillery 5.
One from their edge of the table.
Okay.
Artillery 5.
Yeah,
Hold on a
and
second.
I'll adjust it. Good job.
I think it's this one, right?
We got one.
You did?
Got one.
I stole it from your side of the table.
Uh-huh.
I don't. Oh, it's captured ammunition.
And it was this second unit here, correct?
That's right. That's it for me. I don't think I have anybody else. Let me check them.
Okay. That's all the firing.
Yes.
So now, should I bring the reserve on now? This last brigade or regiment?
Yeah, you can do it. I'll just do all those melees over here.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, let's finish those.
Start with the cavalry.
Okay, Florian, you're up. Well, yep.
6, 2, 3.
Is the CO steady? Nope.
Yep. Okay, it's true.
Clear. Roll.
Give him the Florian 3.
I got 2 hits.
Well, he only did 1 on you at least. Make sure you take your damage.
That means I'm losing 1.
Yeah, you lose 1 and you have to retreat in the opposite. Try this guy, right?
And I have to retreat
Retreat in
6.
at least within this general direction.
Retreat across this edge.
Yeah.
Because that's the one I actually contacted.
So away from the enemy.
Like
He's
this
got to go
way.
this way.
Yeah, that seems fair right there.
All right.
My center's contacting that edge.
You can go to where he's marked and then just flip him around. I think it's to that's the back of his base, right?
Yes.
So keep going forward just a little bit more, a little bit more. There you go.
There you go.
You're good. You're good right there. All right.
I am going to follow up.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get attacked in the flank by. Actually, do I want to? No, there's no point. I'm going to get attacked in the flank anyways. Where do I? Yep. What I wanted to do. Damn it, he's too close. Okay, over to the infantry.
Okay.
I'll start with the Saxons. They've got 4. Oh, son of a bitch. They're undersized.
Hmm.
Which makes them 4, 3 for undersized, 4 for long.
But this guy's only at a 2, but he's steady, so he's a 3. Correct. Yep.
Who has made them our allies?
Well, 4 hits.
Shit.
Good
He's
roll,
off the board.
Saxons.
He's dead.
Yep. That would be an actual break. So he.
Not only a kill, it's a palpable kill.
They wanted
But
to demonstrate that their utility.
Okay, so I've put him over in the broken area.
here's the roll that really matters. Lon is at risk.
Which one? This one? We're doing this one right here?
No, this was
Oh.
Lon. He used his modifier, so he
Yeah.
was at risk.
Yeah, he's fine though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's 5+.
Yep.
Might even be 6.
Let's see. So now we're here. Am I steady? Yes, I am. So I go to 6.
I am 6.
All right, so it's 6 on 6 here. I got 4.
I got 3.
Okay. Could have been better. Could have been worse. All right. So I still take 1 anyway, right?
Yep. I take 2.
And you have to bounce back pretty much behind the guy, right? Or at least here. I think that's good.
Get off those Saxons. There we go. That's it for melee.
I think so.
So next turn.
Okay, so let me save the game. We are coming up to turn 17. Let me save the game real quick. Okay. Do you want me to commence with this turn? I don't think you'll get another turn in. Would you prefer I not commence the turn or do the turn? Do you feel like we have enough time for this full turn?
I'm ambivalent. I've got some time, but I'll quit now if everybody wants to quit now.
Got time too.
I have some time as well, yeah.
You do have time? All right. So I'd say we'll call it at the end of this turn.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I just didn't know if you want me to do that. All right. So then, have you rolled MO for us?
I have.
Okay. Okay. Florian, you may do the honors on this side because it looks like you need to correct yourself in some way. Are you within? I think you're all within core. These
No.
guys.
This guy's out.
Yeah, you're right. So these guys can activate at least.
Just putting Napoleon out for some photographs.
Mm-hmm. Doing some selfies over there on the right flank.
Yeah, we're taking.
As he's
Mhm.
bolting on and off the board, they say, "Hold on, hold on. While you're
Happy
here, while
Happy
you're here."
snap. Excuse me, mon empereur.
That picture didn't turn out. Can you do it again?
You gotta
Could
wait
you?
like 3 minutes, right, for the daguerreotyper. Well, they didn't even have
It
daguerreotyper.
was like MacArthur at the Baton. He photographed him coming to shore like about 8 times
No,
until
he
they
has
got it
like
right.
he just has like an attached sketcher with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Why does he
Who
look like a
looks like
frog?
Mel Brooks.
Yeah. Have you seen like the courtroom the courtroom drawings of was it Tom Brady?
No,
Uh, look that up later. It's pretty hilarious.
are they ridiculous?
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really funny. He looks.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. There's a good shot.
Hmm.
Do you want to talk about anything?
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to correct this the best way. I think probably they're pretty exhausted, so to say.
If you're to the point where you just want to compress and compose, then I would probably just start pulling them back a little bit, if that's your intention. Is this his or your?
That guy's mine. All the rest of that cavalry over there is
Yeah.
not French. Or as we say, them.
Le Rousse.
If you want to correct these, you can kind of
Yeah,
correct
maybe
them next to
move
each
them,
other.
move them back. Yeah.
Is he engaged though?
Probably is, right? We moved afterwards.
He moved back 6. I moved up 3. He should be
Right at
he's
3.
just engaged.
I think I might have just.
So he can, okay, so I activate C, these two.
Yep.
His options are pivot in place or move to leave zone of control. This guy right here.
Yeah. When I move out of the zone, can I afterwards turn? I can't turn around, right? So it's either either.
If you leave the engagement, you can turn around. You can leave and turn around.
Well, it's not so much as you have to end your move unengaged
Outside, yeah, right.
or pivot in place.
Correct, right. Which
But I
pivoting
could
doesn't.
move out and then pivot
Yes.
around to face you again.
Yes, you can.
Yep.
As long as you
okay.
don't. As long as you don't end up inside his engagement zone.
Yeah, that's good. can I choose the direction where I move the engagement zone? Is it?
Yeah, I think
Yep. As long as you end outside of engagement zone, you can end up anywhere. Like he could go over here if he wanted,
right.
if he could get that
Okay.
far.
Okay. Something like this.
My engagement zone is in front of me like that. Everything to the left of that line. Actually,
So
my
here's okay.
engagement zone is.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're good there, fine.
Yeah.
And then you can possibly move the other.
Yeah, I want to move them out of the way later.
Right, but this one you could even kind of right there and force him to move.
What do you mean? Sorry.
I'm just saying this guy could retreat and.
Yeah. I want to move them back as well.
And then probably they can only go 6 that way. Yeah, you see where his marker is? Yeah. Yep. And then
That's the back of your unit.
You can pivot it though. But yeah, just get your. Yep, that's good.
That's good.
I think so. Move him a little there. Just a little there. You got it. You had it.
Yeah.
All right, so that was
Yeah,
those
then I
two.
probably don't want to move that one that far.
Right about there. Yep.
Yeah.
They're not the same. Oh yeah,
They
they
are.
are.
Like this.
And next turn they'll be close enough for a core activation.
That's pretty bad. You're on a horse. Hey, are you in my core? Yeah, are you in my core? Are you in my core?
They all look the same. Okay, good. Yeah.
All right.
I think we need single activations for these guys here.
Okay, do you want?
Yeah, I can't.
Are you gonna want to move these guys at all?
Yeah, I think I want them to be more like more around here, I guess.
They're gonna lose their preparation.
Yeah. Do
Which
I
is
need them
fine.
at the moment?
The cavalry that's around
This
those
guy
guys.
could attack this one if you move there.
I have 3 Elan.
Right.
I'm shocked, so I've got 4.
And he'll just bounce off you anyway. You're fully powered here.
Even if I did all 6s, I couldn't kill him.
Yeah. No, I think it's better. I want
to go ahead.
Protect.
All right, so he's
my horse
moving these 2.
Yep.
Will be 5.
A little bit back. Oh, I guess if you're just charging, yeah, you're good. Or if you're just doing full, you might need to. Yeah, I think that's a.
Well, this guy's gone more than 3.
Yeah, you got to pull him back just a little bit. Right about there, a little bit more. Right about there. Is that good? Yep, he needs to pull that. You might as well just move. Yeah, you might as well just put him there and then move the other guy next to him. There you go. I think that's fine. So you've lost these prepared markers for now, at least.
Now this cavalry is in command radius for next turn.
Cool.
Or core radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
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 Okay, good. There's not much left of that core, otherwise these guys here. But but I'm gonna try to. All right, so that's how many mo total?
5.
Yeah.
5.
Uh,
So, no, it's 4, sorry. Because the one guy couldn't move. That one cavalry. My understanding it is this cavalry and this one moved.
Yep.
And these 2 infantry for 4. Because this guy didn't move. Because he couldn't.
When are
No,
when
I
does the
only
first?
activated. I couldn't activate 3, so
Yeah,
it was just
this guy was too
2.
far. So it's just
Yep.
these 2 and these 2 infantry
Okay, sure.
Yep.
for
4.
4.
All right. So this guy's a different unit.
So we're tied on kills. 1 each.
All right, I'm gonna activate the center here, I guess. He can hit him, correct?
Going here?
Yep. I'm kind of between degrees here, so keep me. All right. Correct? The charge.
Yeah, we can even do that charge if you wanted.
You mean like that?
As long as you hit me on the front corner.
That's what I'm trying to do, basically, right?
Mhm.
Like that. All right.
Yep.
Is that it? Yeah. This guy will.
Different core.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh, let's see. Oh, what do I want to do here? You know what? I think I'm gonna
So
just
who did he activate with? This guy?
this guy, this whole
Or
thing,
these
right?
2?
These 3. Yep.
Okay.
Let me see what if I do this and I retreat. I'll have to retreat behind him. I'm gonna hit him. I think I'm gonna do this and do a complex move like this. Between degrees here. Okay, so those 3 have moved. He's outside. I assume you've marked my mo.
You're at 7.
Okay, these guys are out of range, right? Yeah. I'm going to move these guys complex to the right. Just gonna flush them. Oop, not quite. So that was 2 more. May we continue?
You may.
These guys are all outside of range, aren't they? These guys are as well, correct? Yep. I feel like we should use the rest for individual potential recovery here, right? Any disagreement with that, Florian?
Agree. You don't want to just end your turn. You don't need to rally.
Yeah, would be good.
I think we might need to rally this one right here. Yeah, let's try to rally this one on the end.
Or do we want to
I'm sorry?
pull back first?
Well, if we pull
Move
back,
back
we can't
first.
rally.
Yeah.
And these guys can't rally. Yeah, I'm wondering if we should pull. I don't know. No, I'm gonna hold him. All right, this guy is gonna rally. Of course he can't. I'm the worst rallier in the history of Blucher. All right, that's that. They can't rally. These guys.
None of the other guys can rally over here.
Yep.
They're too
Yep, they're too
strong.
good. All right, this
So
guy
Bev?
is gonna rally here. Correct. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, the guy next to him.
Don't talk to me about that. How many times did I roll ones for those bloody pulls?
Okay, I got that one at least. This guy right here. All right.
I think one turn every rally I made was one.
Okay, anybody else legit? This guy can try. Anybody else want to try before I try with this guy? Well, first of all, may I?
He's far enough away.
No, I'm saying, do we have enough?
Oh, right, yes. That's 2, 4, 6. You're good to go.
Okay, anybody over here want to rally? I think these two probably. Let's go for this one right here.
All right.
And that's yours. You can go for that one.
Is it Hazard's?
Yeah, that one, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are.
There we go, some more Florian luck. All right. Did you get it? Yeah.
Be it 3.
Yep. There you go. A little better.
Okay, and then the other one as well.
Yep.
Or do you want to?
Yep.
Sorry.
It's okay. I think he was over a little bit. You want me to fix it? I think he was like right about here.
Yeah.
Didn't get it?
3 plus.
Nope.
He got it.
Yeah, you did. 3 plus. You got it.
Fixed it.
Okay.
Yep. You got it. He's fixed. All right. Very good. I think we will try, if we may. May we continue?
You're done.
Ah.
Wow.
You had 18.
Yeah, whatever. That
So
sucks.
melee.
That sucks because I wanted to hit this. I totally forgot about it. Yeah, entire mistake here. I should have activated this to attack here. That was my original intention. It's all right. Hey, say Levy.
Shooting.
All right. Shooting. We have no artillery still. These guys are out of range. These guys, are they in arc? Is that a negative?
They are.
Okay.
Which guys are you took on? But these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're an arc.
Okay, so
And
that's 4 plus attached artillery, so 5. Anything else?
nope.
Got 2 hits. Not too bad. Oh, those are your little conscripts, are they?
Yeah.
Probably did just as good doing it like that, right? It was probably
You
just
say
as
you
good
didn't
getting
hit-
a volley off. All
It's
right.
actually better.
Yeah,
You didn't
probably.
take damage.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
If you'd charged, you'd have taken 1 damage.
Yeah. All right. So any other shooting? He can't get through that. These guys I think are too far away. Correct?
They moved.
Yeah. I think that's all shooting. And we're down to the
Okay.
Malay. Right? Okay,
Yep.
so Malay here. That is a
I've got
6.
4 dice.
So 6 on 4, I think. Got 4 hits.
So
he takes 2. What is he? He's a regular guy, right? No, he's
finding a 5 at track. It's a little big.
all right. Not too horrible. So not too horrible. These guys got to recover a little bit. These guys moved where they needed to a little bit. Reasonable results in the middle. These guys are bracing for attack.
A few Saxons.
Yeah.
A lot of Saxons.
Yep. Not too bad. This is gonna get rough over here. All right, so that's all Malay, right? That's all combat phase, status phase. Check for reinforcements, none. Morale, we've only lost 1, which I'm assuming is not a breakpoint. I think that's it. Let me save the game. And we are on turn. Hold on, let me go look at what are we coming up on? We are coming up on turn 18. Let me go ahead and move that. Let's mark our index card as well.
Your dice.
Okay, now I will save it. Okay, I think we will end it there. I'd say tentatively next Saturday. We'll see. What comes up during the week, but
All right.
if
Sounds good.
I mean, the alternative is to wait and do a different battle and call it, but I don't know. I think it's still pretty interesting. Everybody feels like it's still
Curious.
a
I
fight.
think it's wide open. Yeah.
I think so.
So too.
All right, it's a good fight. Good fight. Interesting one. All right, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll call it there.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.
Have a good week.
See you next Saturday,
All
hopefully.
right. All right.
Yep.
We'll see you.
That's good.
Yep.
See you guys. Bye.
Yep.
See ya.